12 years I've attended many serious incidents, both in my role as previous road policing manager and the operations manager. The rescue chopper has been deployed by or requested by me on many occasions. I found that resource extremely critical for saving lives in that 1 hour period that we need to save lives. In my time, there are locations which during any emergency can take a considerable amount of time to get to, and usually by car that can take extra time to get to. So the use of the rescue chopper cuts that time almost by 90%, therefore getting to our victims much sooner and enabling the rescue services to take that person to hospital where critical services are available to save their life. For police, armed defender squads deployment and search and rescue both land and water. You never know when or where the incident's going to be, but if it's isolated, this is the resource that we need to deploy because it gets us to those locations much earlier. Anybody in our community, you'll never know when you need this resource. You quite often talk to people who have been benefactors of the resource. They'll tell you that knowing that it's on its way just increases their chances of survival. And hearing the rotor blades come closer to your location, they just said it's almost like music from the angels, and that's why it's so important to our community. It rescues people a lot quicker and more efficiently than any other resource that we have in Northland. Like anybody, we want to save lives, and it's that critical 1 hour period. Every minute is vital, and the sooner that we can get this resource deployed and to the location to rescue any individual, the better outcome it is for all parties. I think it just gives them a greater appreciation of emergency services and what they do for our communities across Northland, and to also identify people with a particular service, the resources each service can provide, and just actually have a greater appreciation of why these resources are so important to our community. It's basically connecting with our emergency services. We can't do it in isolation. It is anything to do with emergency services is fundamentally a relationship that we have with the community. Look, since its operations first started so many years ago, and the number of rescues that they've done over many years, it's vitally important to our community.